my first 10 years were at B.F. Ford. During the, in 1967, 68, we knew we were going to have to go to W.P. Daniels due to the fact that integration was starting. And at first, it kind of bothered me because, you know, I grew up in the neighborhood, went to Ford School, had friends there, and didn't really want to leave the friends and the school because, you know, and that was what I was used to. But my mother talked to me, and she said, well, after everything changes, in the 68, 69 year, which was my junior year, I went to W.P. Daniels. Like I said, that was my junior year. And sometimes, I mean, you know, some people like to whitewash things. I just kind of like to tell it like it is. The first 2 years that we were there, it was not easy. It was livable. It was get alongable, but it was not easy because we were having to get used to a new environment. So were the children at W.P. Daniels. We had one young man that went to W.P. Daniels in the 1967-68 year, and then, like I said, about 35 of us went over in the 68-69 year. 68 was the last year that Ford was open because of the integration, and then we all were split up. Some of us went to Ingomar, some had to go to East Union, some had to go to West Union, some had to go to Merle, and then we here in the city. And it was okay. There were times when it was not okay, and there were times when it was okay, you know, so we were able to get through it. It was something that we had to do, so you know, whatever you got to do, you learn to deal with it. And like I said, it wasn't easy. The first year wasn't easy at all, but then the second year was bearable. We were the largest class, the first integrated class to graduate from W.P. Daniels in 1970. And we were the largest class. I think there was like 235 or 40 of us that graduated that year. And of course, you know, that was, like I said, the first integrated class. And then I guess you said we kind of broke the ice for everybody else. Like I said, there were a lot of getting used to each other, you know. They were not used to us, and when I said they, Caucasians weren't used to us going to school with them, and the Negroes wasn't used to being in the setting either, because we didn't want to leave, you know, our school. You know, I often thought that it would have been fair if they had mixed us up, about so many from Daniel to Ford, so many from Ford to Daniel, but government didn't seem fit to do that way, you know, so there it was.